Hey, welcome to day 16 of the World of Wool Advent Calendar Spin Along. I'm Jess, and this is Piano Spun Yarns, and today we will be opening package number 16 of wool blends from World of Wool that are following traditions from around the world. Today's tradition is the pavuchki from the Ukraine. This blend is made of Shetland, Airy silk, and mulberry silk. And it makes a lot of sense to me that this blend would have tons of silk in it. I am kind of curious how the Shetland and silk will work together. I also don't have an idea of what color it'll be because I think it could be any color, and I mean any color, probably bright though. So let's dig in and see what it is. Airy silk is traditionally kind of a golden red color though, so we'll probably see that in there. Ooh, or maybe not? Look at that. Look how bright that is. It's like gemstones, which also makes sense, but I can't get over how bright that is. I hope it's coming off clearly how green this is. I can't get over it. Look at it. I want to spin this so badly, but we have to pull our motif of the day. But I cannot wait to spin this up. Wow. All right, let's see our motif of the day. It will be next to our gray Krampus blend from yesterday. So, so little snowflakes. Little snowflakes that are going to be in green and gray. These will be cute. And remember, they're going to be on the sleeve now. All right, I'm so excited. I'm gonna set up the wheel and start spinning this blend and telling you all about the pavuchki. The silk is blended in here so perfectly that it's just kind of dotting the single. I love that in a blend. I love when you get two colors together that stripe like a candy cane. And then when the single is applied back on itself, you get this really interesting kind of dappled color effect. It's one of those color effects that you can only get from spinning yarn. You cannot dye yarn with that effect, which is one of the things that I love about it and I love about spinning. So the pavuchki was one of the most surprising traditions that I learned about so far. The pavuchki refers to a Ukrainian Christmas spider, which seems more Halloween to me than Christmas. Ukrainian Christmas trees are often adorned with pavuchki ornaments, which are made out of gemstones and bright metals and are really colorful and beautiful to hang on the Christmas tree. The addition of the pavuchki comes from a Christmas story or legend, which I'm going to read to you just a blurb from Wikipedia about. This is the blurb of the story from there. A poor but hardworking widow once lived in a small hut with her children. One summer day, a pine cone fell on the earthen floor of the hut and took root. The widow's children cared for the tree, excited at the prospect of having a Christmas tree by winter. The tree grew, but when Christmas Eve arrived, they could not afford to decorate it. The children sadly went to bed and fell asleep. Early the next morning, they woke up and saw the tree covered with cobwebs. When they opened the windows, the first rays of sunlight touched the webs and turned them into gold and silver. The widow and her children were overjoyed. From then on, they never lived in poverty again. I feel like there are a few steps missing between Christmas tree and never lived in poverty again, but nonetheless, it's a really sweet story. And it is thought that this might be where the tradition of putting tinsel on trees comes from. It is meant to represent the spider webs glistening in the morning sun. So that is the tradition of the pavuchki, the Christmas spider. This blend really reminds me of the gemstones that you see in these beautiful ornaments. And all those silks are like the silk that the spider spins upon the Christmas tree. So this is another really thoughtful blend, really, really beautiful. I hope you're looking forward to seeing the finished product as much as I am. So here that is. This is our yarn from day 16. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is like gemstones. I don't know what else to say about it except that it turned out perfectly. It turned out so beautiful. Again, like yesterday, it might be a tiny bit thin, but it's just gorgeous. It's showing up, the white spots are getting kind of picked up on camera. It shows up in real life as more of a green. Let me see if I can get the camera to focus on it the way I want it to. It shows up really green in real life. The camera's really picking up on white. Thank you so much for joining me here on Piano Spun Yarns for day 16 of the Advent calendar. I'm really enjoying having you here, and I'm starting to feel a little sad about how close we are to the end of Advent, but I'm also excited for this coat because it's going to be gorgeous. Stick around till Christmas Eve so you can see the finished product, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!